Okay, we have the green bars, we have the live counter sticking up, so we should now be live, which of course means welcome back to the Storytime Network. No Ace Attorney today, unfortunately. Again, was swamped at work, so we're back with Persona 5 Royal. I mean, we didn't stream on Tuesday because we weren't particularly overjoyed to be going back to Persona 5 Royal straight away. So it's come back with a vengeance. And not to be fair, we were both exhausted, but general state of being. Akechi's parents aren't home.
God damn it. Right off the... God damn it.
It's just the way it was worded. I'm alone right now. Hot diggity damn. Yeah, Morgana, you might want to, you know, take some time for yourself. So, come here often?
Joker, stop being such a thirsty bitch. Fuck you, I do what I want.
Akechi's social link just makes it so easy.
It really does.
So easy to be a completely horny bitch about Akechi.
And people wonder why some people ship
nice.
Joker with Akechi.
Some people. Most people.
Look, I don't ship them because of reasons that are spoilers, but
Oh, I mean,
I can
look,
see why some people might.
Akechi is a fairly evil bitch, but, you know, he's charismatic and good-looking about it, so...
People are like, you are the reason that people sip over those evil bitches.
People have shipped protagonists with worse.
True.
Oh, yeah, it's this one. I remember this one.
Bill, I would not be surprised if you remember all of them in detail.
I don't remember all of them in detail, but looking at the responses and remembering what happened here, like, yeah, this was a fun one.
Hold on a moment.
Because it's basically Joker dressing Akechi up as in his clothes, or the equivalent. And here's the thing, it's not just that he put the glasses on him, he mussed the hair.
Yep.
Can you imagine how gay Akechi must have been feeling inside?
Look. Joker's got that pro-tag energy out the wazoo.
Yeah.
He charms anyone.
I mean, we've got rank 5 charm.
Mm-hmm. Even outside those social stats, Joker has has 20 base charisma.
Oh no, Joker is like so charismatic and cool. Honestly, it's kind of interesting to contrast him with the P4 protagonist, who just seems like an poor, awkward bitch the entire time.
Joker just has a suaveness to him that none of the other protagonists seem to have.
Like, Joker stays silent because he can get across what he means without even having to talk. The P4 protagonist stays silent because he doesn't know what to say.
Thank you.
He's in a constant state of, okay. Why have you guys made me your leader? I don't really want to do this. Help. Ding.
All right.
See, Joker has that suave, confident swag. The P4 protagonist has a hardcore introvert swag.
Yeah. I mean, just all you have to do is just fucking look at Joker in the Persona 5 dancing game OP, because he just seems like the coolest motherfucker dancing through traffic.
I mean, he is the coolest motherfucker, though.
Yeah. What, you don't want to see me dressed up like you? You did! You did! See?
Mm-hmm.
He wants to dress us in each other's clothes. How much gayer can you get?
For some reason, I don't find the concept of dealing with someone who looks exactly like me very comfortable.
Ah, that's your self-esteem
Explain
talking.
why.
That's your self-esteem talking. We will pound it out of you. You know what you've got to do, Jack?
I know what I gotta do.
Oh my.
Thank you! I'll be here all
Don't be
week.
ridiculous. This new ally you gained was Makoto?
Oh, I was wondering when you were going to figure that one out. I did try and keep it a little subtle.
Just tell me the truth.
Oh, sigh. Oh. You can't handle the truth.
Makoto. That's preposterous. If what you say is true. Was Makoto also running from the police when you were arrested?
Good question.
Now that I think about it, she did start.
I'm
talking
now
a lot
thinking
the
about
investigation
the,
from summer onward.
The Wile E. Coyote versus Acme movie, and just imagining a court scene where Wile E. Coyote stood up, banged on the table, and then lifted a sign that said, "You can't handle the truth."
I really wish that movie actually got, released.
Yeah.
It makes me so fucking mad that
Aside, you mentioned one other
the
important
shitheads in charge decided it was okay to just shelve it and delete it.
Did Kaneshiro really say there was someone using the metaverse besides the Phantom Thieves?
Oh, indubitably.
Those words could just be taken as you shifting blame to this other person, you know.
I mean, if the other person was to blame, then shouldn't I be doing that?
But why would you fabricate such an elaborate story and then shift the blame elsewhere? There are two possibilities. Either you've simply been trying to confuse me with your lies, or everything you've stated is true.
I'm gonna stick my vote on the latter. If I get a vote, I don't really
Have you been telling me
know.
the truth from the very start? Does that mean you're placing your trust in me?
I really hope
Then
so.
again, I am investigating a thief who steals hearts. Very well. No matter how absurd it may seem, I'll reevaluate my stance on believing you, for now. In return, speak the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
I'm not on an oath, am I? Should I be pleading the fifth?
It's a fair deal. Is that acceptable?
I am
Ah,
that shall
okay,
become
cool.
With the birth of the judgment persona.
Ding.
All right.
Noise.
We're running out of time. Let's move on to your next target. Actually, I should rephrase that. They targeted your group first, didn't they? The identity of your opponent is this.
Medjet.
We have no pictures. Even their names and identities are unknown.
Does this cause cultural appropriation?
If what you told me is true, then this nav thing you've mentioned wouldn't have worked in this case. How did you target them?
Okay, so we weren't really involved with the whole Medjet thing. We did something else for the summer.
Tell
What did
me
you
everything.
do? We kind of entered the heart of a misanthropic young girl.
What?
It was
You know what?
It was for a good cause.
Let me explain.
In the Joker just does a pitch perfect impersonation of Sojiro. Let me explain.
Hey, check the ingredients in the fridge.
Well, there goes my Sunday.
Only the first half of it.
Hey,
You might have time at night.
Huh? It's not right? Not cute. That was the one the staff recommended to me, though. Won't that printer do? Huh? It'll do, but it's not it.
Dang
Okay,
it, Chief.
I'll be right over. This might take a while. Lock up for me if I don't come back. Something like that. What a handful.
If you don't come back, can I have your stuff? No.
And that concludes the latest news on the suspect Kaneshiro. This case is said to be a result of the Phantom Thieves' actions, but what do you think?
We don't know their methods, but I believe they are a menace that will threaten this law-abiding country.
Spider-Man's a menace!
This is so dumb. They know nothing about us, but they're like, they're gotta be breaking the law.
It's because
dangerous
they call
to
themselves the Phantom
tampers
Thieves,
with
see?
people's hearts. It's no
But
different from
people
brainwashing.
like thieves. Catwoman. Arsène Lupin. Robin Hood. People love Robin Hood.
I see. You're absolutely
Yeah, Robin
right.
Hood's great. Absolute
I wonder
Chad.
What's going on? Didn't this happen a little while ago, too? Who was it again? You know, that famous artist.
Ah, Madarame, was it?
They punished those awful people, didn't they? The Phantom Thieves aren't at fault then.
See? Listen to this random woman who's in a coffee shop on a Sunday.
Well, that may
She's
be
clearly the
true.
more reasonable person compared to, what's his fucking name?
Don't you think so too, dearie? The Phantom Thieves aren't doing anything wrong, are they?
Uh-oh. Play dumb. Who are the Phantom Thieves? Not that dumb.
Spider-Verse is still great.
See,
Yeah.
even he says that they're doing good. Oh my, look at the time. We should
Even this
probably
random
head home.
kid in the coffee shop that Sojiro-san took in thinks they're doing a good job. He's clearly a moral arbiter.
Ah, you're right. Thanks for the drink.
You're welcome. Did you pay yet? I'm not really sure how to do this. Just have it on the house. You know what? I'll pay you. How does 50,000 yen sound?
On Kaneshiro's case. But to think the Phantom Thieves would honestly attempt an absurd idea like social reform.
Have you managed to save Christmas yet, Jack?
No, I've been
You're
preoccupied the past couple
absolutely
days.
Fair enough.
Not pleased
You know,
with
dealing with
the
a cold.
public support
And catching
of
up on
my-
stuff.
So you asked a question near the end of last stream, I believe, about why guys like Shido and this director guy are so bothered by the Phantom Thieves. It plays into the Christmas Palace.
There's
Makes
also
sense.
the danger of the metaverse being exposed with their continued actions.
I'm gonna be honest, I thought it was all bullshit from minute one, so I didn't really pay attention to what the boss was saying, so that's why I needed the time. There was a lot of stuff, and some of it felt philosophy-based, so I was like, fuck it. This guy doesn't matter. I'm gonna just
involves
beat his
having
butt.
the Phantom Thieves destroy themselves without our direct intervention.
I'm gonna kick his ass and save Christmas.
Yeah.
We'll set things up so that those mental shutdown occurrences are their doing. Ah, I thought as much. I had a feeling that it was too brutal for it to be his own idea. Still,
Fuckers like
he'd
this
go
are
through
like
such elaborate
the worst
details
kinds
to
of
crush
people.
them. Their actions must
Those
be
corrupt
that much of
asshats
an
will do
eyesore
anything to
for
get
you.
to gain and maintain power for
Sympathize with what you're
themselves,
going through.
Yeah.
which is kind of what the whole game is railing against.
Clean this up quickly and put it behind us. Yes. A grand undertaking like social reform.
Corrupt assholes
is
like him
beyond
and the
groups
people
such
who
as the
enable him
Phantom
to gain
Thieves.
people like him to gain power by, you know, doing nothing.
Yeah.
Only a select few are worthy of changing the world. And who better than the future Prime Minister, sir?
I don't think I'm even gonna get the evening.
Hey, it's me. Where you at? What you doing?
Slave labor? What about you? I'm out in the town.
Gotcha. We're gonna come over right now about the, you-know-what. See ya. What's up? We're here to hang out.
That's not why we're here. We need to study for finals.
You need to study for finals. I got it covered.
Why am I here too?
I don't know. Want to leave these idiots to their devices and, you know, just go out the two of us?
You're one of us now, so of course you gotta help us. We're in trouble if you don't teach us, you know.
I don't need to study. I've already studied.
I'll hold you to that. Want to see who gets the higher test scores?
Oh, this is
Ryuji, you should not be challenging him to that.
this is a wager you're gonna lose horrifically, Ryuji. Absolutely horrifically. I think even if I didn't have the ability to just get the answers, I'm fairly sure that rank 5 knowledge would just ensure that I come top. Or at least higher than Ryuji.
Let's leave those guys be.
Why don't you believe in me, Arn? I'm actually smart.
I couldn't ask the last time I was here, but what is this place? The storekeeper doesn't seem to be around.
That's where this guy lives.
I sleep in
He's got
the
circumstances.
I sleep in one of the booths. I stick Morgana in the fridge.
We can tell her about it, right? Actually, tell yourself.
Is my life story that depressing for you?
That's terrible.
Yes, it is.
On Yusuke and me are pretty much the same too. I mean, it's not as bad as this guy's though. It's just something we can't ever put up with. That's why we all became Phantom Thieves.
Hey, don't forget me.
You appeared out of nowhere.
I know. We're all part of the team. By the way, Makoto, ain't there someone you can't forgive either? Like, a heart you want to change?
That's a secret.
Ah, someone like that. You could just tell us, you know. You don't gotta be so cold.
That aside, do you have any intention of studying for the exams?
No, because I don't need to. Seriously,
Not
test
really.
me. I'll do it.
It's fine if I leave then?
No, I'm just joking. Please teach us.
What was this term? It's phobia, so it's a fear of some kind.
I think it's a fear of open spaces. You don't hear it that often, though.
Still, one of the funniest images I've seen is a screenshot of a page explaining about fear of ducks, and one of the ads on the page has an image of a duck.
That's perfect. No notes.
And it's a duck that's staring right at you.
Into your soul.
Yeah.
10 out of
Great
10.
vocabulary and long sentences.
Flawless ad.
I suck at proper grammar, though.
Oh, wait. I think I know the right
We
soundboard for
study
that.
English. It's not like I'm gonna use it in the future.
When it comes to you, your Japanese is questionable too.
Shut up!
Explain the writer's feelings? What point is there in that?
I agree.
On believes in death of the author.
Impossible. I can't memorize all these formulas. Ain't there a good way of cheating?
No.
Why don't we take a break?
You could just randomly guess that the answer is 7 to all of them. You should be right at some point.
And
Or
that
you
was
could
the
just get
follow-up
Morgana to
to
help.
suspect
Oh no, Morgana would
Kaneshiro.
never help you, Ryuji.
Now,
No.
Akechi-san. This case is said to be the result of
Akechi!
the Phantom Thieves' actions.
I mean,
but in actuality, is
Akechi.
this true?
Considering how a calling card was scattered about, I believe there's no mistaking that. The question is what the Phantom Thieves actually did.
I just had a funny thought.
But
It would be so amusing if we just started scattering around random calling cards to non-existent people.
oh my god,
If they
that'd be
tamper
great
with
red
the
herring
suspect's
stuff.
heart, it casts doubt on the authenticity of any confession.
So then, by tampering with hearts, the Phantom Thieves are fabricating crimes that may not exist?
We can't deny the possibility. There's no doubt that the Phantom Thieves are exposing hidden injustices in society.
Right.
However, if this is done by sidestepping the law, their way of thinking is very dangerous.
Says you.
You know, law is important and all, but like, the law can be flawed. It's not an absolute thing. You know that, right, Ikachi? You're a detective. You should know that, right, Ikachi?
There was something I watched that had that discussion. I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh, it was Meishi Gekken.
Oh,
So in a
really?
way, they're...
Oh yeah, huh.
Because it did have a discussion about law and justice in a recent episode.
Yes. They're no different than the criminals they target. This cannot be overlooked.
Why are you jumping to the assumption that we're breaking the law? Why can't you assume that we're doing it, you know, within the current laws of the world? You know,
Because they have to be asshats about it.
innocent until proven guilty, Akechi.
You're clearly unfamiliar with Japan's justice system.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. My ass? Why the hell are we being treated as the bad guys?
Just let them say whatever they want. More people are starting to understand that what we're doing is right, after all.
On gets
I'm
it.
walking around in town, I hear a lot more people talking about us too. And the forum's been full of hype. Do you think we made it big time?
Don't get pompous over dealing with some street thug. Save it for after we
Oh
deal with the
yeah,
bigger
I'm
target.
guessing you probably haven't had a chance to watch
gotta
any
take
of
down a
it,
bigger
but
one,
the live-action Avatar series came out today.
That was the
I have
plan
not
from the
watched
start
it yet. I
anyways.
have other things on my plate.
True. It may be best if we start thinking about it.
I've heard mixed opinions on it.
Yeah.
I bet we'll find one in no time. The wind's blowing in our direction and everything. I feel like we won't lose to anything right now.
Well, we'll decide on that eventually. We need to overcome our exams
It's a
first.
shame, but hey, animated series still exists, so
Yep, and nothing can ever take that away.
Now then, break time's
and
over.
you know it's still
Let's get back
fucking
to...
excellent.
That
Oh yeah,
reminds
no,
me,
it's peak.
Celebration party. Weren't we gonna do it after exams?
I mean, I don't think it's
I believe
perfect. It's
so.
got some kind of crap episodes.
Where should we go?
What children's show from that time period doesn't?
Forward to.
Even the best ones like Avatar, Teen Titans, Batman the Animated Series,
Gravity Falls.
all had like weaker episodes. Yeah.
The last one was a buffet at a hotel. We haven't gone anywhere since.
I mean, I
Yeah,
think
even Gravity Falls had a couple
yeah.
duds.
I mean, I think any show is gonna have at least a couple of well, any show with 20-odd episodes seasons is gonna have a couple of duds in there, which is fine. But
Hey,
Shows don't do that anymore, and it's kind of annoying. I certainly don't like it. I miss those days.
I miss the days when they had long seasons.
A fireworks festival.
Oh yeah, it's that season, huh?
It's the most wonderful time. Oh, wait, wrong season.
I mean, I've been watching some clips, and I've remembered. I wonder if because Walking Dead had 20-odd episode seasons, the last 2 or 3 seasons, I think.
Hard to ignore a buffet.
And I'm wondering if that was sort of almost the last hurrah for the, you know, big budget, long, you know, multi or 20-odd episode season show.
Still, I demand that we
Network
feast
shows
during
still
the
do it.
festival as
It's
well.
just uncommon outside of network shows.
Yeah.
I think the downfall started with like Netflix and HBO.
HBO definitely, because it was Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones with 10 episode seasons, Netflix with like 12, 13 episode seasons, all in the early 2010s.
You think so too, right? All right, fireworks festival it is. Let's look for a good one.
Like I said, it's a shame.
Study
know,
comes first, though.
I
If you
miss
fail
episodic
any of them. Are we
episodes.
clear?
You know.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh yeah.
And you know, it gives the wider story room to breathe, and you know, allows you to, you know, drop hints at it in other episodes.
Study comes first, though. I won't let you off if you fail any of them. Are we clear?
I mean, that's something. For example, a show like Bones was really good about. You know, it generally had an overarching story. You know, particular serial killer that was jaunting around that they were trying to catch.
Being a menace.
Being a menace, yeah. But you know, they didn't focus every episode on it. Even in the season.
Oh hey, Kuchama sighting.
Yeah. But even in the season that got cut short because of the writer's strike back in 2008, you know, they didn't focus every episode on that particular serial killer. It was still a good season.
Yep. I wonder how many episodes the Avatar live action is. If it's 8 episodes, I'm gonna kill somebody.
I think it probably will be.
Motherfucker!
It is?
It's 8 episodes.
Yeah.
Why is 8 episodes the default?
To be fair,
Fuck this noise.
they worked...
So I think you disconnected from the live stream. Nope, never mind. Just my computer being dumb.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
Jesus,
it's
don't give
bullshit.
me a heart attack like that.
No, it was my computer, not you.
I didn't have OBS up.
But yeah, no, I call bullshit on 8-episode seasons being the norm now. I fucking hate it here.
I mean, to be fair, in terms of the Avatar series at least, it was worked out because of the longer episode lengths. They're actually gonna cover the runtime is gonna be quite similar to the first season. Though I have no idea how much of the material it's gonna actually cover, considering they've apparently already introduced Azula.
Which is annoying to me. Like, sure, bits and pieces here and there are fine, but like, come on.
Yeah. Yeah, the cat's not gonna let me leave. Fucking cat.
Fucking Morgana. Apparently this is better than it was in OGP5.
Yeah.
You wanna do it?
Which is just, like, horrifying to contemplate.
There's a reason, aren't you tired? Why didn't you go to sleep became such a big meme. You know, at least you can do stuff here. Like in the, whatchamacallit, actually in LeBlanc.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm just gonna take some performance-enhancing drugs and start my workout.
You mean you're going to take some protein, right?
Protein. I remember, So as I've absolutely said before on stream and to you, Jack, I went to Japan with a friend of mine who liked working out, and when we were in Japan we talked about well, we talked about a lot of stuff, but Gretzko came up, and I think we maybe saw like a Sanrio store or something like that, or a Gretzko ad or something like that.
All right.
And he was like, yeah, I really identify with the protein guy, because yeah, obviously I have to do it a lot because of for the workouts. And then a couple of weeks after that, I went to LA for Anime Expo 2019, where I met you.
Nice.
And I happened to, again, I happened to be staying. I chose to stay in Little Tokyo because I'm a weeb.
Welcome to the club.
But there was a Sanrio store in Little Tokyo, and they actually had like a vest tank top type thing with the protein guy on it, and I was like, dude, do you want me to get this for you? I will get this for you. And unsurprisingly, like, yeah, please.
What a refreshing morning. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, Ketchy.
I didn't expect
Stop
the Phantom
throwing
Thieves
your
would suppress
hair,
something
damn it.
that even the police had trouble with. The fact they have so much support online is worrisome. I'm in a bind since I previously denounced them.
Do you want me to get you in touch with the guy who says he's the Phantom Thieves' PR guy? I don't really believe him because he's like in my class, which is weird, but you know, maybe he can do some good PR for you on their side.
All the interviews these days ask me about that. Still, can we really say the Phantom Thieves are on the side of justice with just this example?
No, of course not. You need prior examples, which, you know, Madarame, Kamoshida. It's weird, isn't it?
Well, thank you. But I noticed that you're not saying that the Phantom Thieves are right.
I don't really have an opinion. I don't really give a shit about them.
I suppose that was an unfair way to phrase it. I was originally investigating the mental shutdown incidents. Don't you think it's similar to the change of heart that the Phantom Thieves are doing?
Not really. Are the people having the shutdowns, like, changing? Like, they're just going comatose.
Now that I think about it, their actions mirror the mental shutdown cases with the rate of victims. It's impossible not to see a connection there.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Ah, sorry. I don't want to make you late. I'll see you again.
Hope so. Text me anytime.
I see.
We got a week until the fireworks festival. Most of this week is going to be taken up by exams as well, I think. So.
Okay, let's get started. How about you?
Yeah. Was this really something we needed to, you know, talk out with Morgana?
No.
Especially considering Maruki has just stood there waiting for an answer, just like, do I hear a cat meowing? Why is Shiota-kun looking at his desk?
Nice.
This is it. That's right.
Nice going.
I mean, I honestly disagree with that, because memories do absolutely fade, but, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, are you listening?
Oh boy, time to Matrix again. It's just the way Joker drops into a slouch after dodging it as well. It just makes it look so casual.
Hey!
Again, this stuff was useful in the first playthrough, kind of pointless in this one.
I find it funny that you're basically topping off a full glass.
Hey!
Hi, Makoto.
That reminds me. Excuse me.
I'm fine, Makoto! Good, you know I'm smart.
All right then.
Bye, Makoto.
Senpai,
Hey, Kasumi.
what a pleasant surprise.
Kasumi.
Are you headed home too?
Yeah.
Same here. I don't have club practice today. That reminds me, there's something I wanted to report to you. Would now be a good time?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Why don't we find a seat somewhere?
Huh?
Akechi? Oh man, am I dreaming? Did I get knocked out? And now I'm swirling hair with both hands.
Joker does have, in fact, have two hands.
Yeah.
And the same for you. Yoshizawa-san, right?
My father works at a TV station. Have you ever seen Good Morning Japan? My father's the director.
Wow, you two already know each other? Good, it'll be very easy to form a polycule.
I've been brought onto the show as a guest a number of times now. That's how I ended up becoming acquainted with Yoshizawa-san. I didn't know you knew her as well.
He helped me out of a jam before, and now he's been offering me guidance.
Helped you out of a jam, huh? I see. So, what were you two up to?
Oh, right! I was just about to share some exciting news. It's nothing to keep secret, so I may as well spill it now. About that summer competition I mentioned to you before,
Oh?
I was chosen to be our club representative.
Congratulations. Omedetou
Feels like
gozaimasu.
the beginning to me, though.
Isn't your club's team considered to be quite prestigious? And you're their representative. I must say, that's extremely impressive.
Thank you. I'll do my best to make everyone proud.
I'll be cheering you on as well. Ah, I have an idea. Since all three of us are here, why don't we go somewhere as a group?
Our first group date! Thank you for suggesting it, Akechi.
We can call it our little celebration for Yoshizawa-san's success.
That would be wonderful. Does that work for you, Senpai?
100%.
That settles it.
Morgana, fuck off somewhere for a while.
Would you mind if I chose the place? There's a wonderful little cafe I know about.
Here's 500 yen. Get the train home.
Of course. Lead the way.
Yoshizawa-san? You drink hot beverages even in the summer?
I have to prevent my body from getting too cold, since the meet's coming up rather soon.
I don't think that's how it
I
works,
see.
but okay.
You make sure you're covering all your bases.
Good point. Well, some people say coffee can cool you off, even when hot, so I try to avoid that, too. I I had this image that you enjoy sweet things, Akechi-san. Is that untrue?
I've just noticed, you know, Kasumi and Akechi have, you know, regular cups, and we've just got this fucking, like, fruity drink with an umbrella in it.
Yep.
I swear I saw you eating
Joker don't
fried
give no
seafood on TV
shits.
just the other day.
It's all part of a marketing strategy. That sort of stunt is an easy crowd pleaser.
Yeah, I remember how excited people got when the screenshot for this event came out of, oh my god, you get to have a crepe date with Akechi.
You seem to have your own bases covered as well.
I feel lied to.
Presenting oneself in a favorable light is nothing surprising. More surprising is just how innocent you seem to be.
Oh, trust me, I'm less innocent than you think. Haha.
I've been wondering, how do you two know each other?
Oh, Akechi's trying to catch me. I mean, cast the Phantom Thieves, and I somehow got involved in that for no particular reason. Also, I'm in love with him. I shouldn't have said that.
His social studies class visited the set of a TV show I appeared on.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, that's definitely what happened. It's not that I fell instantly in love with him and have been trying to, you know, arrange dates.
He and I exchanged our opinions during the shoot, and his way of thinking intrigued me.
I can definitely see that. Senpai's take on things often helps me as well.
I am very wise.
That reminds me, Yoshizawa-san. You had mentioned that he's been providing you with some guidance.
Yes, like you just said, his way of thinking is intriguing. I figured I could benefit from his input.
In that case, let's play a little game.
Shall we play a
Would you mind
game?
if I pose the same question to you that I first asked him?
No, go right ahead.
So, my question was, what do you think of the Phantom Thieves, Yoshizawa-san?
The Phantom Thieves? You mean in the case that they do in fact exist, yes? I admit that the assistance of others in need is a truly great act, but I simply can't agree with their methods.
Not to put a downer on this whole thing, but you don't know their methods.
I see.
You know
Can't
the
you explain
outcome. You
why?
don't know what actually happens.
I suspect the Phantom Thieves' existence isn't going to be beneficial to society in the long run.
I mean, you're entitled to suspect that, but you're also entitled to be wrong.
I mean, it's like, you know, it's like if you were doing, like, a science experiment and, you know, you added two chemicals together that create a change. The change is not the method. The method is the adding of the two chemicals.
Mm-hmm.
How so?
Well, for example, when someone's faced with a problem to overcome, I believe they need to do it themselves. Getting help from others is totally fine, but in the end, it takes a person's initiative to truly create lasting change. If society relied upon a safety net like the Phantom Thieves, I worry that people would stop making a conscious effort.
I mean, she's not 100% wrong.
Granted, this depends on how severe the problem is, and it's inaccurate to apply generalizations to an entire population. But I believe a society where everyone simply leaves matters to the Phantom Thieves wouldn't last for very long.
I see. So, in the sense of a person's growth, their actions actually hinder it. Quite an interesting take on the matter. Let me ask you then, what do you think of Yoshizawa-san's opinion?
Like I said, she's not wrong.
Ah, so you think you should let others come to their own conclusions on the matter?
Wait, could you actually be a fan of the Phantom Thieves, Senpai?
No, not really.
I didn't mean to start an argument. I just can't help myself sometimes.
If you want to debate somebody, debate Mishima. That kid just will not stop about them.
Let's change the subject to something a bit lighter.
I'm sorry. I should probably get going. If I'm away from home too late, my parents will begin to worry.
Right. Then let's call it a day.
I think this was a successful first date.
Good luck on your competition.
We should do it again sometime.
Yes, thank you. Well then, see you later.
Ah, you're back.
For example, looking over that tape, god damn it, that pervert was in here again. Let's go deal with Mishima.
Might be a good idea. Rip off that band-aid. I know about everything, Mishima. Everything.
You know about the Dakimakura I've got of you? I
do
didn't know
now.
about... No, but concerning.
Also, how did you get that?
You know what? I don't want to know. I also don't want to know what you do with it.
Probably a safe bet.
Let's just agree that it doesn't exist, and we didn't talk about it.
And we will never speak of it again.
No, you don't. You're not leaving. That's not helping you, the perception of you. Ah, poor buddy. Well, I could get why some people might not like Mishima, but I actually really like his social link.
It's definitely interesting, to say the least.
Ding.
Fanboy.
Well, see you later.
So, a funny thing I thought of, doesn't have anything to do with anything we've been discussing really, but just thought it'd be interesting to talk about power levels and their usage in various shonens, and what does it well versus what does it badly. Because I think One Piece does it well because it uses it briefly in one arc to show how and why antagonists, you know, dick measure against each other to establish a hierarchy, and then just gets dropped immediately afterwards because, you know, it served its purpose and doesn't need to be used any further. Versus the bounty posters that are, you know, much more flexible as a power scaling system.
Yeah. Remember, which arc was the power levels?
That was the Doriki during Eni's lobby. CP9 bullshit.
No wonder I forgot about it.
Yeah, I think it's a nice done and dirty way to just show like how they rank against each other, show their internal hierarchy, and like it's pretty much one of the only things that we see them do in their downtime. It's the other thing.
Yeah.
So it's also informs us of their hierarchy and informs us like these people don't really have much in their lives beyond their jobs and beyond measuring it up against one another.
Yeah.
So it's like very, very clear what Oda is trying to say with that.
Quiet down.
Meanwhile, we have at the other extreme Dragon Ball, which
Yeah. I mean, to be fair though, Dragon Ball was obviously one of my first thoughts, but my other first thought was Seven Deadly Sins.
Seven Deadly Sins was worse than Dragon Ball with it, honestly.
Because it was just...
At least with Dragon Ball, Toriyama had the sense to drop it after the Frieza saga.
Because it was just stupidly implemented.
Yeah, exactly.
And unnecessarily implemented. It was basically just a reason to give the pig a... It was basically there just to give the pig the reason to be there.
Which, we didn't need the pig. Just get rid of the pig. The pig. Actually, don't fuck the pig. None of you are David Cameron. Do not fuck a pig like David Cameron did.
Now, I do know this. I do know this because I looked into Ishikawa Goemon for my fucking dissertation.
Ooh.
Thievery.
This is it.
Correct.
Except that there is actually no evidence that he was a thief.
Oh.
It's all like fucking folklore.
Like everything about Goemon, or just
well, to be fair, I don't
bit?
necessarily know because, as I said in my dissertation, there are only 2 proper sources talking about Goemon, and they are in languages that I do not speak or read.
Yeah, that does put a damper on things. Translation is something that we've been able to use as an art for quite a while now, but like...
Nice going.
But from what I found, there was very little information about his life. Mostly just that he got executed.
Yep.
No, I don't.
But yeah, like, what other anime can you, or shonen in general can you think of that did like power levels in general? So I'm trying to think of them.
Yeah.
Most of them just use more broad power scaling than power levels. Which, still an issue.
No.
Good. Yes.
Makoto acting like she's in charge of the session.
Also, I do find it funny that in the One Piece power scaling system, Spandam is weaker than the average Marine. That was very funny.
Yes. But... Hey, so...
I see.
Oh yeah. I finished watching Assassination Classroom with my mum the other day.
So how emotionally devastated was she?
So during the roll call scene at the end, she said, I don't suppose you will have tissues in this room, and before she'd even finished the sentence, I picked up the box of tissues that I had brought specifically in the room for that and handed them to her.
Perfect.
Because I was like, I've been through this several times now. I know what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Oh yeah, a couple weeks ago I showed my mom Your Name for the first time. She got super invested in the movie.
Yeah.
She very much enjoyed it, which I'm happy with.
It's a very good movie.
It is very good.
Shut the fuck up, I'm not studying. Let's go finish Ty's social link.
Rank 10, baby! Here we fucking go.
Yeah.
I think Ty is the first one you can hit rank 10
Does
on.
it matter who likes someone first?
What are you talking about?
There's a boy I like, but my friend told me that I have to let her have him because she liked him first.
Oh, that's not true.
Really? Then why did she say that?
Likely because she's jealous of you. Just be careful because it might result in pandemonium.
It might result in panda... what? Is there gonna be...
Chaos.
Is there gonna be pandas involved?
That girl's gotten a lot better. So much so, in fact, that now she's gossiping. She even comes in on days she doesn't have to. It appears she's nearly fully recovered. Which reminds me, the new medicine will be completed soon. Your data has been extremely helpful due to your generic body type and bland health history.
Well, I try my best. I try my best, I guess.
You've been a splendid guinea pig. I mean, participant. So, thanks again.
You're welcome.
By the way, how have I been doing? Have I been helpful?
Yeah. I would say so.
Your escapades with the Phantom Thieves, I mean.
Say what now?
What?
Come on. You and I both know that you were lying about needing to prepare for the entrance exams.
Okay, you got me there, but I don't see the connection.
I visited Oyamata in jail. A swing of fortunes like that could have only come at the hands of the Phantom Thieves.
Please don't tell anyone. Don't worry, my lips are sealed.
Oh, thank God. I've got a super hot detective prince after me, and oh boy, it is tough to stay silent. It's tough to stay silent. Oh, so you swing that way. I understand our last meeting now.
Maybe I swing both.
And to have it happen when it did, isn't the only logical conclusion to think that it's you?
Look.
People aren't usually this smart, okay?
You're probably one of the top 5 smartest people I've ever met, so...
Well, I don't care. The point is that without you, I wouldn't have been able to complete my mission.
And that's what matters. Definitely not telling certain professions about this.
Oyamata. And I would have never met any of the townspeople. I bet the Phantom
Did you know that
Thieves save people
Sojiro
in
guy
need,
complains about
just
you
like
a
doctors
lot?
do, huh?
I'm aware.
Do tell.
So, I'll go out on a limb for you. I'll have even more powerful medicine ready for you.
Thank
I
you.
trust that you'll use them appropriately.
We'll use them responsibly, yes.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath.
That sounds
Thy bond shall become the
creepier than
wings of
usual.
rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of death, granting thee infinite power.
Huzzah, I have awakened death. Kill.
Rank 10, baby!
Hell yeah. I gotta step out for a few minutes. I will be back shortly.
Alright.
Don't do anything important while I'm gone.
No promises.
All right.
Damn it.
I think I already have
To
Alice.
you for free, though. So you better make some money in the name of justice.
Oh, don't worry, I'm fucking loaded.
Now go. Take care.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about me on a money front. I got plenty of money.
Ah, you're back.
No. I do not want to study with Ryuji today. That boy is just gonna have to live on his own. Right, I think it's just Chihaya now, yeah. Let's go Chihaya. Hey, Mishima.
Is this?
You can try. Bye, Morgana.
Good evening.
To be fair, this isn't one you necessarily need to leave for. Not like with Akechi. I do have fluffy hair. I use a lot of conditioner. Why wouldn't I? Alright, fair. I mean, that sucks, but I can understand why you'd think that. Ah, sigh. Yeah, that sucks.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, I should probably get the thing up. Where to put Chihiya's? There.
Is this?
I was, don't worry.
What?
Exactly. Exactly. You're welcome.
What?
What does it say? Mm-hmm. Honestly, nothing this time. No. Try it. I got friends there. You just gotta believe.
That'd be helpful.
Ding.
All right.
Sure will.
Goodbye.
Yeah. don't think that's how this works.
Yo.
Hey, Ryuji.
Come on, man.
Oh no. Ryuji's gonna get expelled, isn't he? That poor dumb bastard. Right, I got the test answers here if I need it. Did we... Oh, we agree on this. My poor dumb brain can't cope, okay?
Ooh, we can do this.
My poor dumb brain cannot count and cannot cope. It's your boy, Kong Ming, popping up in the exam again. Barbarians' heads, I think? This is what I'm gonna check. Yeah. Offer them instead of the heads.
Yep.
Awesome. Better than most of my exams in real life.
Now everyone.
The issue is, this could have been a few weeks back for all I know. Gonna take a guess. Horsehair? Red King, damn.
Ooh, we can do this.
Would it be confusion in the economy as the answer? Yeah, okay, it was. That's the closest thing, because the government definitely didn't collapse from what I remember of when fucking P5 covered it. And I don't think it caused riots, but... I mean, I don't think cause confusion in the economy is necessarily accurate. But hey, I'm just a poor dumbass.
Let's get started.
Raining cats and dogs.
Ooh, we can do this.
I'm glad they gave me the Norwegian and told me to find the English rather than the other way around. That would have been significantly harder. This one was recent, but I still don't know. I think Starry Canal. Because Tanabata is the Star Festival thing, isn't it? I'm just gonna double check that one. Demon Guts, I was dumb.
Ooh, we
I'm dumb and do not remember this stuff. Alright, final day. Yep. I'm a smart cookie with all the answers in front of me.
My parents are gonna kill me. There was so much stuff on that exam. I didn't have time to study everything.
Well, you know what you should do? Kill them first.
I probably could have managed if I had an extra week, too.
An extra week, huh? The only people who get that kind of cushy treatment are the honor students.
Oh, you mean like Yoshizawa-san?
Oh boy.
I heard the school moved her exam period. Must be nice getting perks like that.
Hey there.
I'm Maruki. How you doing?
Congrats on surviving finals. Today was the
Alright,
last
I'm back.
day.
What did I miss?
The exams and talking with Chihaya.
Ah, okay.
Say, would you happen to have some free time right now? There's something I'd like to
Define
discuss.
free time.
I promise it'll just take a moment.
I mean, I value my time. You may have to pay for it.
Thanks. I know you're exhausted, so I'll make this quick. It sure has heated up now that the rainy season's passed. I just know my electric bill is going to start climbing this month. Anyway, as I'd mentioned,
Don't get me
there's
started
something
on
I'd
that.
like your opinion on.
Is this technically a confidant meeting? Maruki. No, I don't think it is. Yeah, I don't think so. So,
Well, there's a subject where I could definitely use some input, but not at the moment. I've had something on my mind lately, and I want to hear your take on it. Okay, here goes. Oh, this is all hypothetical, mind you, but imagine there's somebody for whom you have high expectations.
alright.
They're trying their absolute hardest to meet those expectations.
Gotcha.
Now, this person receives an awful lot of special treatment from people so they can perform to the best of their abilities.
You're talking about Kasumi, aren't you? How did you know?
So, what do you think those people will do if the expectations leveled on this person aren't met? You're saying their expectations will turn into anger and scorn, right? Yep, that's definitely true. When you work as a counselor, you always think, I have to help this person so their heart doesn't break. But that's easier said than done.
I can definitely get why people are interested in Maruki when this particular sprite is up. You know, it's sad, dejected puppy look.
Oh yeah, no, he is 100% sad puppy.
This world really is a callous one. No matter how much positivity or dedication a person has, just a bit of influence from their peers can easily mess with their heads.
Yep, the world sucks.
Every time I'm confronted with such a situation, I can't help but grasp the limitations of therapy as a profession. Oh, I'm not sick of this job or anything like that. Don't worry.
Okay, that's good.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get all analytical.
Was that analytical? I don't know. I have a really bad time, like, deciphering when something is analysis or not. It
What I
made
meant
school
was,
very difficult.
If we want to truly help people stuck in a predicament like that, we need a fundamental solution.
You know, I've been reading this manga recently, Dr. Maruki, called Jujutsu Kaisen, and there's a guy who's been saying some similar things. He doesn't turn out amazingly. Maybe just, you know, keep that in mind.
At the moment.
Okay, who are you referring to with that one?
Ghetto.
What if we got the Phantom Thieves to change our hearts? Maybe have them shift our feelings so we won't lose to this unfair reality. It would ultimately be for the positive. Good point. You're right. Sorry, I was just thinking out loud.
I mean, thinking about it, and especially considering this is also the, you know, the stream where we had Kasumi's opinion on the Phantom Thieves. Certainly the take I think is what the game is trying to get across is that the Phantom Thieves are only necessary because society is failing. You know, in a perfect world, people would be able to, you know, change on their own, realize they're doing a shitty thing, and, you know, make up for it. But, you know, we have a society that protects somebody like Kamoshida because of his achievements. You know, somebody like Madarame is able to, you know, gain renown for something that is completely untrue. Kanashiro is unable to be punished because of, you know, the laws of society. That one's less solid, but you get what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the Phantom Thieves are only stepping in for those cases. You know, they aren't necessarily stepping in at every, you know, every turn and remaking society in what they think it should be. They are, you know, catching the loose ends of society.
Mm-hmm.
I seem to have lost track of the time. I should be getting back to my work. Our conversation's been very enlightening. Thank you.
You're not gonna start the night parade of 100 demons or anything, are you?
And enjoy your vacation.
What's that? Oh, nothing.
Just, you know, maybe do a little bit of reading over the break.
Exams are finally over. I'm so exhausted.
I can get back to actually sleeping in peace.
You must have been studying pretty hard if it kept you up at night.
Nah, I was up playing video games. Slacking off is just too much fun.
I know, right? I kept cleaning my room instead of studying. It might even be too clean now.
Are Ryuji and An part of the ADHD gang?
Probably.
You two are perfect exemplars of what escapism can mean.
And I can only imagine what the end result will be.
Whatever. It's over with now. Who cares about that anymore?
Your parents and the school?
What's real important is the Phantom Thieves' popularity. Ain't it amazing?
Not the point of the whole exercise, Ryuji.
Kinda feels like our time's finally here.
Your time is up, my time is now. Can we be seen?
I've even heard people excitedly speculating about our next target. We will have to choose carefully.
Can we please move locations? I'm still very uncomfortable about talking about this stuff in public.
There's no need to hurry. We should spend some time thinking it over.
Hold up. The most important thing now is our celebration party. I hope you guys didn't forget. It's the fireworks festival on the 18th. I guess we're good meeting up in Shibuya, yeah? Let's say 5 p.m.
You sure are on top of these kinds of things.
Now for the weather.
Well, that sucks. We should probably bring an umbrella with us on Monday.
Under my umbrella, Ella, hey.
Hey, hey!
You have so many fucking bionutrients.
Yeah.
Yes!
Are you gonna let me train?
Can I talk?
Nope, you are not. Alright, fine. Go to sleep.
Let's go to bed.
Why even give me the choice? Why not just take me to this screen? What is even the point of letting me walk around if you're not gonna let me do anything?
Good question.
Come on, man. So, like...
What do you think? Should we go?
Go what?
Some summer festival with like kebabs and shit.
Might as well. It's not like you can do anything else tonight.
Ryuji doesn't... Yeah, Ryuji doesn't understand how the weather works, does he?
Let's turn in for the night.
What's up? What? Why are you staring at my face?
Ryuji, I have a favor to ask.
I really like Max Middleman.
He's the voice of Ryuji, right?
Yeah, he does such a good job.
Yeah,
Favor?
it's great.
Sure. You need some money for food or something?
I love how that's the first thing Ryuji assumes.
Yeah, but yeah, obviously the entire cast does a really good job, but I just love whenever...
Ryuji's being awkward, it's very funny.
Ryuji has those... Perfect. When Ryuji has those stuttering lines, it is just so well done.
Not this time. I've actually been mulling over a new battle tactic for a while now.
Oh, I love this one, yeah.
You to lend a hand in bringing my idea to fruition.
This one's so silly.
Yeah.
That sounds badass. I totally want in.
Well, it's merely a rough idea at this point, but... What do you think?
Wasn't that, like, way more detailed than some rough idea?
Oh, yeah.
I don't deserve such praise.
I was talking with a friend yesterday, and he wants two of us to get together at some point in the near future and do a Fate watch through.
I would merely prefer to add a splash of beauty to an otherwise barbaric battlefield, so to speak.
Sick! So, all we gotta do now is see how the star reacts to your idea, right?
We should consult Jose about this soon. However, I can feel my appetite growing after describing my idea.
I think that's because you didn't have anything for breakfast, Yusuke.
Same here. It's so hot.
You were the one who wanted to come out here.
It's as if we're walking around in an enormous sauna.
Whose bright idea was it to come here?
You.
Yours.
And just look at that crowd. Smiling faces everywhere you look. With that, let's move right into asking some of the visitors here for their comments.
Oh boy.
The TV crew, huh?
We should grab our kebabs and get out of here.
Ah, let's interview those three.
Hey, is she talking about us?
What other 3 idiots do you see standing around?
What the?
What do we do?
I've just seen little 2-page piece of art or comic or whatever of Laios and Luffy interacting.
Oh god.
I will send
That would not go well for anyone else.
I will send it to you.
Please do. I am very curious now.
Let's add the VX because there's 2 images.
Good point. We'll look even more suspicious if we panic now.
They got us.
Oh, hell.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Ham it up, make some real cringy comments, and I can't use any of the...
Hello. It sure is hot today, huh?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. And if it's this hot in July, can you imagine just how insane the weather's gonna be in December?
Anyway, since you're here for the festival, does that mean you and your friends there are meat lovers?
Oh yeah, I love sticking hard rods of meat in my mouth.
Oh.
Oh my.
You can't tell me that that wasn't a fucking setup.
That was a layup for you.
I'd say that we're really lovers of fruit. Oh, and sweets. Sweets are just to die for.
Ryuji, you are terrible at doing interviews.
Well,
To be fair, that's sort of the
thank you very
point.
much for your time.
Ooh, that was too close.
That was truly cringeworthy. But are you certain that they won't air any of it?
I'm pretty sure she thought there was a broadcast disaster. We ought to be okay.
More important than that, though, it's time to get some meat.
Oh, right, my kebab. The lines for the food stalls were even more insane than the heat.
Standing around in this sweltering heat was rather trying.
And almost all the good stuff was already sold out.
I didn't even eat breakfast this morning. I'm starting.
Even still, an occasion like this seems to make everything taste delicious. Huh?
Do it.
That's pretty poetic, dude.
Was it?
Well, we came all the way out here, so we might as well go check that thing out.
What thing?
I heard they're building some kind of huge-ass stadium or something nearby. Wait, was that what it was?
You don't know what you're talking about, do you?
Does Ryuji ever?
Probably not.
Well, such buildings often have intriguing architecture. I'd love to see it for personal reference.
Yeah.
Oh,
Come on, let's
Yusuke.
go. So, that's it? It barely even started?
We seem to be premature spectators.
I guess this is what people call jumping the gum.
Gun, Ryuji. Gun.
How am I friends with you? I feel like I get dumber every time we interact.
Jumping the gun.
There ain't nothing to do here. You wanna go grab a bite somewhere?
Always
Sorry,
food with you.
I'm considering picking up more art supplies. I have a summer assignment to work on. Also, the summer festival drained my coffers. Even if I did grab a bite, all I could order would be water and a hot towel.
Well, in that case, probably ought to just call it quits for today.
Hey, isn't that Yoshizawa?
Oh, hey, Kasumi!
Don't you think she's acting strange? You know, she did mention something about a meet earlier.
Ain't you guys headed home? Huh? Oh, well, see you then.
Yes, catch you later.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Senpai?
Hi, yeah. What you doing?
Nothing.
Yes. Did you come to see the stadium too? Same here. I needed to give myself a pep talk. Sometimes, when things get me down, I come here. Although, that doesn't really answer your question, does it?
Not 100% now.
I know this may get in the way of your plans, but would you be willing to join me for lunch?
Sure. Oh yeah. Did you see that a figure of or like a, you know what I mean, a figure of Ace is getting released where he's showing off Luffy's bounty poster?
Oh, that's adorable. Absolutely precious.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always like this after a meet.
That boy was so supportive of his brother.
Indeed. Also, I can speak to athletes being that gluttonous after, you know, any competition.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you can as well, being an athlete yourself.
Simply put,
Yeah.
it was a disaster.
Oh?
I've been feeling like I'm getting back into the natural flow of things, thanks to you, Senpai. But when the moment of truth arrived, my body still wouldn't move the way that I wanted it to.
That's rough, buddy.
Yes, I've really hit a wall with this.
You shouldn't actually hit walls. That's I've heard that's bad for your hands.
Also, that reminds me, another way in which the Avatar live action is lacking. They didn't have fucking Iroh in his underwear when he and Zuko escaped from the Earth Kingdom dudes.
Something similar happened to me in middle school.
Right?
But back then,
Just
I had
what's the
someone by
point?
my side that kept me going.
Exactly.
I have a younger sister. We promised each other that we'd win international gymnastics competitions together. But this spring, she died in an accident.
That's rough, buddy.
I promised her we'd take the gold for our routines across the world.
I'm not gonna call a big oof.
But I can't stop worrying about my lack of improvement lately.
I mean, it reminds me of the mood whiplash I had during the last episode of Sengoku Yoko.
I've really been throwing myself into practice.
Because look, I'll go into this in more detail on Saturday, but I just could not stop cracking jokes as soon as Shakugan mentioned that Shinsuke was training on top of the fucking face in the wall.
Oh yeah. Really makes a bit of whiplash going with the end of the episode, doesn't it?
Yeah, I felt really bad about
it. You should.
There was one in particular, again, I will save for Saturday, that just had me laughing so much that I couldn't get it out.
Mm-hmm.
Senpai, thank you for being so thoughtful.
Ganbare
You just
Kasumi.
keep on rescuing me, don't you? Okay, no more brooding. There are still more meets left this year. I'm going to start.
That reminds me, there used to be a show in America called Rescue Me that was about firefighters. I don't know why I remember it, but like I think it's because of all the promos I saw of it back when I was younger. Just had so many ads for
I
it.
feel like I've been recharged. Mind, body, and spirit.
Maybe not body.
Well, at least my mind and spirit are recharged. The best way to stave off hunger is with some vigorous activity. I'm going to jog home. Take care.
Bye, I guess.
So, I'll wait until we know for sure what this next scene entails.
Oh.
What did you say?
That's not gonna help Ryuji's reputation.
I'm gonna reuse.
Mission failed.
Oh man.
They almost certainly have. They're going to roast Ryuji so fucking hard.
My
wait.
slushy!
Palms sweaty, knees weak, arms heavy, mom spaghetti.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Let's go do a Y. We haven't done any Y stuff.
Not for a hot minute, yeah. So did you rank 2 Chihaya then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatchamacallit.
Really? Okay.
Good.
You'll probably be able to rank him up next time then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you know what, you're familiar with the term the platonic ideal of something, right?
Yes.
So, I've been thinking, what would you say is, like, the platonic ideal for a given genre of, like, anime or manga? For example, like, I would say that that Laid Back Camp is probably the platonic ideal of, like, relaxing anime, for example.
Yeah.
Or say Bloomin' to you is the platonic ideal of a Yuri romance. Or One Piece is probably the platonic ideal of a fantasy adventure series.
Yeah.
I won't say it's the platonic ideal of a battle shonen, because those can come in many different forms, and also, like, most of them will never reach One Piece's level.
Yeah. So... would it be accurate to say... saying a certain series is the epitome of a certain genre is the similar or the same thing to platonic
Yes.
ideal? Yeah.
Yes. They're basically the different ways of saying the same thing.
But I totally need those glasses to see, guys.
Mm-hmm. Canonically, Joker's glasses are just fashion statements.
Yeah. Well, it's so he doesn't stand out.
Yeah.
Hey, hey!
So what would you say is like, for example, the platonic ideal of a rom-com?
Right when we were just about
There are
to
honestly a
do-
few things that would work as good answers for that one.
Yeah.
I want to hear what yours is.
I mean, I do think it's a sort of difficult question to answer because you're basically saying, you know, what is
it? Doesn't necessarily have to be your favorite. So much
Yeah,
as what you think is the
no.
best
I know,
example.
but that's sort of the difficulty. I could probably come up with what my favorite rom-com is, but I'm having to think of it, you know, not just in terms of, you know, what I like about it, but you know how well it represents the genre, which is more, you know, of a more looking at it from an objective point of view rather than subjective.
Mm-hmm.
What could he mean by an insane group?
Cause trying to think. Cause you know, I honestly wouldn't say that something like Kaguya is, you know, the platonic ideal or epitome of the rom-com genre, because it changes so many of the, you know, accepted norms of that genre.
It can't really be a platonic ideal without being
Let's
It's not, you know,
deconstruction.
yeah, it's not representative of the genre necessarily, or of the, you know, generally considered genre.
Mm-hmm.
And that's part of the reason it's successful, is because it does change that formula.
Yes.
Damn, it's so hot. The holiday means it's as crowded on here
But the
as it is
platonic
on
ideal
Main
could also
Rush
be
Hour.
the apex of something as well. Like the ideal towards which all other examples aspire. Or would have aspired if they came out after it.
Wait, so all these people are going to the fireworks festival?
Does that surprise you?
Ugh, this should be fun.
Like, would you consider Fruits Basket the platonic ideal of a romantic drama, for example?
Oh, it's so hot.
Honestly, yes, I could see the argument there.
I feel like I'm being baked.
Those girls are way too late. It must be taking time for them to put on the yukata. Why aren't you two wearing one?
Like I said, I don't own one.
I got clothes like yukata. Man, you look way too normal in that.
It does rather suit you, Skye.
People often say that to me.
Oh, by the way, the exams.
I bet you got a big fat F on them.
Shut up. We don't know that yet.
Do we not, Ryuji? Do we not?
Are you going to the fireworks festival?
That's right.
Us too! Wanna go together?
Are we getting hit on?
No, Yusuke is.
Come on, let's go together.
Do you happen to be a model? You look great in that yukata.
Waiting around's a pain, so can we just go with these chicks?
No. Also, they're not talking to you.
We'll both apologize to the others later.
That's enough. You're disgracing your yukata.
Oh,
You should be more
Yusuke.
aware of your womanhood.
This boy's dumb as a sack of bricks.
How could you?
Why don't you go after them then?
So those are the kinds of girls you like, Ryuji.
Judgment.
Well, no, that's...
You know, Yusuke's such a pretty boy, but he is really missing out because of what he says.
Yeah, Yusuke, in situations like that, don't open your mouth.
I guess. But he's more likable since he stays true to his ideals. Definitely more than somebody I know.
I heard that Ryuji's pretty much failed his exams.
Oh?
Mona, you little...
Snitches get stitches.
That is pretty shitty snitch behavior.
Agreed.
But, man, you both look amazing in yukata. Talk about Japanese beauty.
They're already gone, Ryuji.
Tisk tisk.
Hey, fully animated. That's what happens when the rainy season is in summer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
At least
Sorry to be gentlemanly.
At least they're respectfully looking away.
Why don't you go buy me a towel already, huh?
Oh, hey, cameo.
Oh, hey, it's the fluffy-haired girl. I remember her from school.
We're just trying to get out of the rain, but look how crowded it is.
I guess everyone had the same idea. What's up?
I think I just saw someone I know.
You mean the girl in that black car?
Well, she's got a ride.
Oh, yeah.
Time to show your skills, Mona. We need you as a car.
That only works in the
Not
metaverse.
possible in the real world. My feet hurt.
Can we
It's cold.
travel in mementos?
This sucks.
Hypothetically.
We made such a commotion with the public, and this is what we get? Lame.
Our exploits have nothing to do with the weather. Do you understand
Ryuji,
how this
none
works?
of us control the weather.
Do you understand how this works, Ryuji, or do we have to give you yet another PowerPoint presentation?
Aren't heroes that lurk in the shadows boring?
No.
No, Batman is extremely popular. What are you talking about?
I like the shade.
What are you, Moss?
No, I'm Batman.
Change the world with a loud bang, like a huge firework. Then again, we aren't gonna find someone bigger.
Ask
than
Katy Perry. She knows all about being a firework.
Ryuji, please, for the love of God, and for the love of, or for the sake of whatever body parts I will break, stop talking about the Phantom Thieves in public, please.
The rain is letting up.
In a shop that
Though it's
probably has
regrettable, we should go
CCTV.
our separate ways for today.
Yeah, let's go home.
So you won't tell me, no matter what.
Hi.
I have nothing more to say to you about that.
Am I interrupting somewhat?
I see. In that case, I have ways of making you talk.
Oh, come on, you didn't get the delivery on that line right. Remember, it's we have ways of making you talk.
Huh? What's that supposed to...
Thanks for the drink.
Hi. Who are you?
Hey, We're not done here yet.
I know you. You look somewhat familiar.
No, you moron.
Look,
hey, that was uncalled for.
Can you blame me?
It's past closing time. Clean up the place.
Closing time. Closing all the closings of the closing gun is closing time.
Is still unknown. On to other news. The international hacktivist group Megid has released a statement to the Phantom Thieves. These are the details of the message that are posted on Megid's website. To the Phantom Thieves causing an uproar in Japan. Do not speak of your false justice. We do not need the spread of such falsehood. We are the true executors of justice.
Hey, sounds like some poser bullshit.
Sounds like some jealous bullshit.
However, we are magnanimous. We will give you an opportunity to repent your ways.
Oh yeah, I have watched, watched and/or listened to more Has Been Hotel songs.
Oh, did you listen to that one I told you about?
The one with Vox and Alistair. Yeah, that one's very good.
Yeah, it was one of my favorites.
I
do like the subtleties in it as well as just the catchy tune.
I mean, I just love the aesthetic of Alistair's voice.
Oh yeah, no, it's great.
Heart, we will accept you as our own. If you reject our offer, the hammer of justice will find you.
But I also really like the one with the seraphim and the executions or extermination, sorry, being revealed in heaven.
Oh yeah, that one's a good one.
Huh?
We are Megid. We are unseen. We will eliminate evil. Akechi-san, why do you think this announcement was made at this
I also
time?
really like, I can't remember if I mentioned this before, but the Respectless one.
Respectless is also good, yes.
Details, but there's
Honestly,
no
most of the
doubt that they were
soundtrack songs are
provoked by
really
the Phantom
good.
Thieves. Whether it's a sense of rivalry or a simple attention grab, given the recent trends, I cannot say. Regardless, it's quite a nuisance.
A nuisance?
Both Megid and the Phantom Thieves are nothing more than groups that uphold an egoistic justice.
You would feel that way, Akechi.
What a stupid thing they're getting riled up on. Phantom Thieves, huh? What in the world are they? You know about them?
Nope.
Can't you even take part in small talk? You should have more interest in what's going on with the world.
I do, just not in these guys.
Well, it's about time I go home. Make sure you lock the place up. Also, about the stuff in the fridge. Well, I guess it's fine. Just don't use too much of it.
Oh?
It's possible that more people like these will continue to appear due to their influence. In that respect, the Phantom Thieves face a very serious crime.
Right, do you want to bring it to an end next time we get a chance to save?
Probably a good idea, yeah. I have a bunch of anime to watch after this. Yeah, did you come to any conclusion as to what you would say is the platonic ideal of a rom-com?
Not really. I mean... I don't think I've necessarily even... I don't think I've watched any a rom-com that I would say is the platonic ideal is the thing.
That's fair. I've heard a lot of people talk up Toradora as such, but I haven't watched that one yet.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be a pause.
A world-class target, huh? If we can change Medjed's heart, it'll most definitely affect Mementos.
I mean, for another genre, I would say Haikyuu is probably the platonic ideal of the sports genre.
Yeah, I've heard it's either Haikyuu or Run with the Wind.
I would say Haikyuu. Haikyuu's just bigger.
Makes sense.
I'll just add this.
Right. Let us bring it to an end. So thank you everybody for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed. In terms of future stuff, as always, Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday and Thursday. Saturday will be the mid-season check-in for Winter 2024 anime. Probably going to be shorter than usually for anime streams, but you know,
it'll be long.
They'll definitely be there, and I believe we are actually set on coming back to our D&D campaign on Sunday.
Fingers crossed, no other delays.
Yeah. Otherwise, again, thank you for watching. Please do give us a follow here on Twitch and all that YouTube stuff.
Like and subscribe, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to press that bell icon, please.
And otherwise, hopefully, we will see you on Saturday to talk about anime. Good night.
Later.